Gary was like, they're so awesome. They've impacted. I was like, we're not awesome. we're broken people. But what makes us awesome is God's grace and His power dwelling in our weakness. You know, I was going to share about just yelling at Ty last week. You know, about stressing out about his grades and having to let that go and apologizing, and repenting and not trying to make him into something that he's not, but accepting him for who he is and cultivating, a God-shaped man of God that values honesty and hard work and working on those things. And so anyway, repentance is such a big part of our walks with God and our faith on a daily basis. It's not just something that happened in the past. It's something that has to happen every day for me. And so that's what metanoia means for me.
Awesome.
Amen.
We're going to read verse 16 and 17 to close this out. It says, as we can read together, NIV, okay? As Jesus walked
beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and his brother Andrew casting a net into the lake, for
they were fishermen. Come, follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people.
At once.
Oh, right there is good. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
We were enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it is good. It is good. This is cool. Jesus is cruising on the beach, right? And he sees the brothers, and they're casting a net into the lake. And, back then, fishing was a great career. Okay, hard work, but it was a good career to be in. And so Jesus says something here. He says, come, follow me. And so years ago, I decided to kind of explore, well, what does that mean, really? And so what I found, the word follow in Greek is actually opiso. And not O-P-P, but opiso. We will have some opigi, though. We're going to eat some. Yeah, I love that stuff. That's gold. But the word means, opiso means get behind. Right? So Jesus is saying, hey, get behind me. Right? Who likes that? No, I want to be in the front. No, I know what I'm doing. I have great experience. Do you realize how long I've been a parent or in this field? Right? And so all of that kind of builds us up. And man, that really feeds my ego. And so I want to have the right healthy ego, right? I don't want to have the unhealthy one, which is ego. The unhealthy one is edge God out, right? You want the healthy ego where it says exalt God only. Okay, so that's how I look at ego, right? There's good ego where we exalt God only, right? And then we don't want the unhealthy one where it says, edge God out. And I've edged God out so many times in my life, and it's like a constant battle, right, to get to the healthy one. And so when Jesus says, man, come, get behind me, right, I'm like, wow, that's really hard, right? Because when God doesn't work something out for you, you don't want to be behind. Right? We get the attitude like, you know what, it's not working out. So I gotta get in front of you, Jesus, because you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're taking too long, right? Like, if I don't get my hands on this is not gonna work out the way I want it to work out. And it's a constant battle for me, to get behind Jesus. And I thought about this. I was like, why is this so hard to get behind Jesus? He did die on the cross and overcome death, right? And then when I even think about God, it's like, wait a minute, he did create the earth. Like, I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing, right? And I'm like, God, that's really dumb of me. Like, trying to get in front of God and Jesus. I mean, yes, there have been people who've resurrected, but Jesus is the only one who stayed resurrected. Right? Can you imagine Lazarus dying twice? You know what I mean? Like, You know, and so I think about that, and I think about, wow, Jesus knows what he's doing. I should probably just follow. I should probably just get behind him. You know, in my parenting, in my marriage, right? Just get behind him. You know? Be more graceful. Decide to be more graceful. Decide to be more highly sensitive in what I say or not say to Kira. Right? Don't be clueless. You know, get behind Jesus. He knows what he's doing. And so this really stood out for me. You know, I want to get behind Jesus in everything I do. Whether it's my family, whether it's my individual walk with God. You know, because I realized something in my 23 years of being a disciple. If I don't get behind, I'm going to be very lost. And it's okay to be behind Jesus. Right? And it's so easy. I love what Kira said, you know, even in church.